All aboard, it's time to take and follow up on all the routes that are causing us problems. And one of those routes is I've got, as you can see, the grain carts still coming out onto the main road instead of using that back road I made for them. So, I guess there's only two options to deal with. One, improve the road up to cobblestone myself and hope that that makes them take it. Or two, waypoint them. And I think we're going with waypoint. So we're going to go to the Bad Brew Ox Rangers, and we're basically just going to insert a waypoint and add a waypoint back. That will long term fix the issue. Hopefully. I'm also trying to figure out why it's not delivering the grain. Is it too much? It is. We need a warehouse. So I'm going to add a warehouse to the site and see if that lets us store a little bit more as far as items out there. How's that sound? Sip of the coffee, and this is the Expanding Worlds tutorial for Simitrans Pack 64, Episode 58. On How Not to Game with Callie Jack. I'm Callie Jack, the guy who is the ugly face up there in the corner, called Dypheth Rex as well. I also have other names. Most of them can't be said in polite company. Alright, added mail service last time. I've been letting the game run a little bit, but not much. We're still in August of 56. 1856, that is. And it's time to see what our finances are looking like. And monthly finances is what we're looking, and the op profit. And we're still doing fairly good. We're not doing the gangbusters we used to. It's been about a year since we had a 10,000 month. Near 10,000 month was back there and there. So those have been our high points, $95 and $8,800 respectively. Or donuts, crawlers, whatever you want to call them. Breaking it down, our carts, stages, and mail routes are making us money still, but not as much as it used to. Same time, it's still an upward trend, mainly because we've been expanding service. Rail went from a positive mostly to a negative mostly because we've added some routes that are expensive, and with expensive borsigs on them. We may want to downgrade to errands or be prepared once those new trains come in, starting in, I think it's 1860s, that we can start using some cheaper trains. Get them borsigs out of the system. As to when those trains do come in, let's take a peek. We're not going to show future so that it does limit down a little bit. Borsig goes out in 1864, and it is replaced by show future. And boy, we have to scroll back a ways. Quite a ways. The WEC, which comes out in 1863. So the WEC KK St. B 110240 is what we'll replace it with. It'll be a lot cheaper than the Borsig. Borsig running us $8 just for the engine. That'll take us down to $231 232 with the tender. Hey, that's going to be the way to go. And it runs at a higher speed, so we'll have to upgrade rail at that time, or just accept the fact that we're only going to be doing about 55. I think we'll just accept the 55 speed initially. The errands will be expiring very shortly if they haven't already. I think they have already. And once the Errand Eagles are gone, we're kind of toast. I'm going to rotate back now that I've seen. I did, to put in the warehouse, I had to do a different angle to make certain that these roads were connected in. The grain truck carts are now delivering and carrying through, so the warehouse was one part of the expansion we needed. I may not need to put a second warehouse in until we get to the age of trucks that we can start delivering a little bit faster on. And trust me, once trucks and buses come, we will be going up into the age of motorization. Looking further into our situations, we want to check those settings. And we're looking for them overcrowded, but first, any stations with no connections. Springfield has 2, Appingwick has 4. So it's time to go deal with those guys. I think I dealt with them in one other episode, but I don't think these have been dealt with as fairly as I should have. So Springfield's 2 were what? Springfield Inner and Springfield Main. So these 2. So what we're going to do is add another coach. And he's just going to do a zig line like this. And that should take care of it. We'll call this the squiggle coach, because it's a squiggle of a route. And then we will head on over to Appingwick, which we put in stations, but we didn't serve. So let's get a cart. We have one. We're going to copy a couple extras just in case. There is a route on this guy. He just never got dispatched. Let's send him out. There we go. So we got 2 out there on that starburst core. Now I do need to take and modify those slightly. Because this guy did not go out when we said he did. He went out in 56. Torchester's grown quite a bit. It's time to add some service there. I think these 2 spots would be good, and then one here to pick up this growth right in here, and that church that isn't being served. Again, we're going to take a peek at it. Got a Granger. I'm going to sell that cart. I'm going to sell the Pony Express Rider. And we're going to just grab a coach and dispatch him to run from here to here, to here, to here, to here, to here, and then to there. And that'll take and get a nice little lollipop route, and we'll call it that. Now the Torchester did move Town Hall from where it was. So this now becomes don't you dare crash. Good. We're going to call that the Elders Hall. And we're going to put in a new bus stop right out here to serve it. Start this guy. Can't find a route. Ah, that's why. Is there a bad connection? Well, we'll cheat. Just do that and blow that spot. Linnaeus didn't take an upgraded route. Curiouser and curiouser. Well, let's go into the route and see if there's a problem with the route. And yes, I've got to add the 1856 behind the route anyway. Let's go to the schedule. You know what? Let's just clear everything. Torchester stop to here, to here, to here, to here, to here, to here. Did we, by chance... Nope, those are bus stops. Didn't do it the stupid way. Well, now this is interesting. Let's just upgrade all the way. Still can't find a route, huh? Woof. We have an issue. Okay, well, there's only one thing for it. Delete the line. First, let's double check. I am on, yeah. Bellinius went bankrupt. Hey, Bellinius went bankrupt. We don't have to deal with Bellinius. We can put back in our boats. But we're still going to have to pay Caesar for usage of the ports that he seized. The question is, will he grant another company or another crony a section of our territory? All right, there's only one way for this. Clear schedule. Take him off the schedule and see if that was the issue. That was the issue. We changed the route while he was still in station, but had been assigned it. Yep, okay. Annoying, but now we know. There's a glitch there. This is episode 59, just in case you're wondering. We're just about done. Matter of fact, I think we are done. We've done a lot. We're still looking things over. I am going to do two quick things here. We did dispatch a line in Springfield that's going to need the 1856 on it. And we need to do one more line here in Torchester to serve the new town hall. And before I do it, we're going to get smart. Get that road up. Ah. So this is going to be tougher than I thought. All the way down there? What are you doing down there? Yeah, this new, how they locked in the roads, or the toolbars, is rather annoying. Trying to see what happened there. Ah, I see. Simple fix. And tie him in. There we go. This guy's going to do that. And while I'm at it, we will put a bus stop there to take and try to grow the community some more. Got a road halt. Everything's in. Got the 1856. And we're set. Hey, it's 20 minutes. It's where I like to stop. I'm Callie Jack. Have a better day than I'm having, and this is the... There it is. That's north, ain't it? Yeah, that's north. Expanding Worlds tutorial for Semi-Trans Pack 64. Oh, episode 58. not 59.